First, we're going to look at gaining leadership of your active training program. First thing you want to do is set group norms. At the beginning, you'll want to encourage your participants to express themselves honestly. Let them know that open expression, ideas and concerns and attitudes are really appreciated and does enhance the overall learning process. You'll get to know each other and hear their different experiences and stories. It really builds a good rapport within the group and the sense of trust we talked about in an earlier presentation. Also, ask that confidentiality be respected. Let the participants know that what everyone says during a session is to remain confidential. And conversations about people outside the training shouldn't be discussed to others once the session is over. What stays here, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So that will just help build the trust once again. This one is a little tricky, but especially for you more timid participants, I think it's really critical that you urge risk taking and that you reward risk taking when you urge. So a training session is a lot of times it's just a unique opportunity for participants to step away from the usual roles and responsibilities and doing things in a different way, for example. So encourage participants to use the training area where they're at and the environment to their advantage by taking risks they wouldn't normally consider. Whether that's doing a project or setting up a simulation in a different way that's not protocol per se, but try to do things differently. Expect participation from everyone. Remind participants that when they hold back, this becomes more difficult. More and more time goes on if they're not participating at the front end. Tell them you have planned opening exercises to encourage participation, icebreakers, and that type of activities. Promote value of performance feedback. So let them know that they are expected to give feedback to each other. We do that in some of the courses that I teach, in peer review assignments, for example. Require participants to sit in different spots so that way they'll be able to meet different people. And if you're in an online area, put them in different groups for different assignments. If you're doing group assignments, that can be a very good way to do that as well. Reassure participants that questions are welcome. Let them know you expect them to ask questions whenever they're confused and to speak up when they don't understand something. And then obviously, insist on punctuality. If you're in a live environment or if you're doing a synchronous presentation in an online course, you want them to be able to be there to start and end on time. That respects everyone's time and set the group's norms.